every single day can literally become the greatest results of your life. Today, in this video, I would like to share your life cannot change in a single day. But if you take small actions daily on the tasks that are important, your life can drastically change faster than you think. In this video, I'm going to share 4 self-improvement habits that completely change my life and how this habit actually make you a better person. First habit is about mindfulness. In today's distracted world, what I see personally is that a lot of people are just going through life and have nothing to think about. Every day they go to their 9 to 5 or go do their businesses and they have nothing of themselves. They are living for someone else. They do not have time to sit and think mindfulness of themselves. I really wonder how many people actually ask themselves, are they happy? Are they satisfied? Or what's going with their life? Some people are so miserable that they just see themselves as the act of this life. They don't have any options, they don't have any choices. All they do is try to keep go with the flow. They never ask the questions, how can I escape the red dress? And one of the greatest lessons I learned is that you need to be mindful of everything that you do. The moment you learn how powerful your mind is and how greatly it can change your own perspective, it can take you out from any kind of problems if you just sit in silence and observe your thoughts and control yourself. They say you need to control specific things in life like your money, your mind, your mental peace, and one of the greatest thing is mindfulness. Please practice mindfulness. This will give you the same energy that you always wanted in your prime. Second self improvement habit is actually cleaning and arranging your organizing your house. Most people do not take this one step and they complain why they do not feel motivated to do the work. And the single lesson I say is that is your environment looks like you want to work, then make that first change in your life. To all of my friends and to even myself, I practice this habit daily. Every day, it takes only less than 10 minutes to clean your house and make everything organized for whatever the activity that you do. It can be business, it can be work, it can be study. Have your table completely organized so that you feel responsible to do the work and take action every single day. If you want to grow, you have to do this mandatory stuff. Make them a discipline because small disciplines actually impact into big discipline. And the third lesson that I learned is about making sure you stop yourself from any kind of distractions. It is one of the highest form of self-respect. When you stop yourself from getting into any kind of bad habits, you're not doing good to yourself just, you're also trying to be good to your future self. Because what I have really understood and learned from a lot of successful people, they only say one of the clearest thing that you should do is not do anything that will destroy your life. It can be partying, clubs, late nights, social media, smoking, drinking, anything that takes away power of your own. You should not do it. So, for example, if you drink alcohol, I can guarantee you for the next 3 days, neurologically, you will not be able to function properly at the peak performance. And that's the reason with sugary products. If you take sugary products, for example, I ate a lot of sugary products. You can eat. There is nothing in not doing something that's okay. But if you do it over the limit, then definitely it's going to literally affect on your next 2 days. And you don't want that because you have a hectic life and do not want any kind of mistakes to be made. And that's the reason you should never do any kind of bad stuff. You should fight your own brain when you think that you want to do any kind of bad habit. And the last lesson is about reading daily. The people who read become the leaders. They always say readers are leaders, and there is a great scientific reason behind it. What I've learned is that when you're prepared for any kind of business or any kind of knowledge, when you are knowing that you have a lot of obstacles clear in your mind and you're pre prepared, you show up daily and every single day you're trying to learn new things. Many people actually respect your knowledge. When you are the person who is connected to the world and who is able to help people with the news, with the latest trend, or anything that you can do for others, it actually builds your self esteem. When you help other people, it gives you satisfactions and it boosts your confidence, and you want to do more of the good things. And eventually, everything compounds. If you do good stuff in your life, it's going to compound. If you do the bad stuff, it's going to compound. So make sure you always stick on the positive side of your life and keep building that, making sure you make less mistakes as possible. And when you make the mistake, learn from that mistake and learn to move on quickly. That's the sign of highly effective people. That's it for today's video, and I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.